In 1985, I authored How Not to Eat Pork or Life Without the Pig. And at that time, I was going around doing what I was calling Get Off That Hog lectures. And during my travels, I noted that I would take the microscope and show people how you can't kill the trichina worm in pork by cooking it. Heat was not destroying the worm, and I would show them, the difference, and demonstrate how FDA was now using radiation to try to kill the worms in pork because cooking was not working, which is what we had always been told. And during that time, a lot of black men were in agreement to get off eating pork. They wanted to change their eating habits, and they were happy to find out some information that might possibly save their lives. But it was black women who were the most adamant, who refused to change meal planning techniques, seasoning food, cooking techniques. And so I said, it's interesting. I said, if we are refusing to provide the black man with the proper physical food when we know that food is what sustains life, then what else are we withholding from him? Possibly there are some other areas, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, that we are affecting his behavior by what we do or what we withhold and refuse to give. And that led me to try to find out. We've always heard that the black man leaves the black family, abandons his woman and children, won't take care of the children, won't work, stays out all night, turns into a drunk, takes drugs. We've heard a lot of negative things. Most of them are true. But I wanted to find out what happens before he gets to that point. What leads up to the breakdown? We've never gone back to try to find out what happens in the relationship between the black man and a black woman that makes him go off and do all of these bad things. To assume that this is just normal, natural behavior for black men would be to assume that he is naturally bad. And I do not believe that the man that God gave to us as a mate is a naturally bad person. And so I wanted to try to examine what goes on with him. What's his side of the story?
Hoodie on, Brimlow and Cleveland, I'm being klepto. Most of my homies that are in jail, I had to let go. Tryna dodge a reaper cause he hunts me. Cracker's face on blue paper makes me comfy. All that cake and that ice made me hungry. I seen that cake bulging out his pants pocket. I seen that ice blinging on his necklace. Being armed and dangerous, we perfected. But being armed and dangerous, we ain't prefer this. Rose gold around my neck while I was swerving. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. Never judge a book by its cover, cracker. I'm a hard copy and I'm hard to copy. All that plagiarizing should get you killed. A lot of good homies died in the field. A lot of great homies died in the field. Yeah. Bobby Cash killed for cash, or he killed by ego. Only he know and he know. Niggas making deals with Reno. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. You niggas get blitzed and then you turn snitch. Right after you snitch, you should call it quits. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. $3 million bond for slanging cocaine. Too many of us locked up on the same thing. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. Let me tell my story, I don't tell no stories. $3 million bond for slanging cocaine. Too many of us locked up on the same thing. I think it's time for us to switch our hustle. I think it's time for us to use our muscle. I'm talking unity, I'm talking you and me. I'm talking unity, I'm talking you and me. Black on profit or black on profits. If it just take no give, just a black on blockage. It's a means to an end, it's all about the profit. Assalamu alaikum me, I'm like the prophet. Walaikum salam you, get off that op shit. I was murking, you was perping, we the complete opposite. You ever catch a body like a mosh pit? Never. You ever keep squeezing till the Glock click? Never. Nah, little nigga, I don't think you have. Nah, cracker, I ain't here to brag. I just keep it 100. My back against the wall, you know I had to punt it. Get back on defense, I can peep the pretense. This is chess, not checkers, get out the deep end. Carefree, look at my hair, look like the weekend. Dreadlock, rude boy, see me in the newest toy with Jeff Pastor. Pass you in a new Tesla. Black excellence with immaculate conception. You couldn't fathom the erection that I got from squeezing the trigger on a fuck nigga. Though that one no fuck nigga, that was my brother, nigga, but my ignorance was up, nigga. I was a fuck nigga, now my energy is up, nigga. Energy decorum, should I snore him? Nah, yeah. Look, I just employ him.